sharp. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor.
Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Christian Javier gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And the day begins with an out, and there's one away. The batter will be Gavin Lux. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Again, another foul ball. 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Throw is not going to be a time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to challenge the previous
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 17 home runs and 61 RBIs. To third. Scooped up. Throw on time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. He has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of it.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Freeman stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. And this is fouled for the first strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And they'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park with no score. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at ball one here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. So 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball right.
Will Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled away. The bouncer to the left side. Albies scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next up is Max Muncy. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate, which has been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get underway.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Way outside. 1-2. This one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
First pitch of the AB now. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes for
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Braves go down with.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
his heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is we're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now the first pitch. J.P. Crawford is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Rios stands at second with two gone. That's popped up. Suarez trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. On the ground to third, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Yeah, this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Christian Javier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now, I know he's struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He singled in his first AB. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Down in order. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And they start him out away with a called strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. So take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. In there, 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And there's ball two now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hard hit towards center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So here is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Max Muncy will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3 all, courtesy of the So up steps Ozzie Albies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, making it an even 250 for his career. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So 1 down, no one aboard. That'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ball game. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
No balls on the strike to count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through 4. Now at the plate here is Trevor Bauer. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Count 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0.
2-0.
The pitch.
That's out.
Hey. 3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to bat, Gavin Lux. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Set and the pitch. On he pops it up. And that's going to land foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him a second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Into the box, Christian Javier towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board. There's a pitch who leads off an inning with a huge knock.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in is Freddie Freeman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Javier on second. Acuna on at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Stepping in next, Ozzie Albies. Potential tying run for him at third base. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Brewers with a 1-1 count now. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they have them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Javier trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time. He's underneath it. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Next, it'll be Will Smith. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1 ball,
And
1
there's
strike.
ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's the 2nd out. Max Muncy stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ozuna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side. So now into the box is Eugenio Suarez. They'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-2 the count to Suarez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Solo shot here to the left. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's the throw the ball big, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in next, Travis d'Arnaud. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order. Now to the plate, Edwin Rios, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Strike taken up in the zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Anderson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Steve, then you give up a 2-out base hit and extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business. Scott Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Austin Riley is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. So he'll take a look at ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. stepping up is Freddie Freeman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. The Braves are... A.J. Minter, who's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Popped up. Suarez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Braves are into the bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as the starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Mookie Betts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on, courtesy of this solo. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And there's one down now. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up big time. Behind them, Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he watches ball one. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Here now. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 77.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. And that will bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Edwin Rios is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Muncy, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2-0 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Aaron Hicks will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the break. Brusdar Graterol takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Brian Anderson will stand in yet again as we flash it back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Graterol is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper. He does both.
So the next at bat will be Dansby Swanson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Number 10 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. That's Dinger number 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Acuna digs in now. Swinging a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with the bang, just the way you want to.
6-4, the outcome today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Scott Alexander gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Brusdar Graterol earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Can't do nothing but love, fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing the vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't yours, that's for your